people know us now. People know what to expect. Now we gotta take it to another level.
Look, city till I die, say hi to the bad fella. Hella smooth with the flow, so grab your umbrella. Yeah, we make it rain, bring the pain, things are changing. Power Rangers.
Oh
That's
no,
close. That
we're
almost made it
recording.
on the recording, and I'm really glad it didn't.
Almost.
What timing?
Well,
Get into mode here.
yeah, quick, get whatever your pre-show rituals are. Oh no, wait, you should have done that before we started recording.
Well, it's too late now.
We're gonna start out with some birthday shout-outs. Jam, happy birthday. How was your birthday? It was a milestone birthday, turning 21.
It's rough out here, man. I do not feel a day over 50.
That seems positive, all things considered.
My birthday was lovely. I had friends fly in from Houston on my birthday. We went out to dinner. We had a lovely time. Had some drinks at 2 James afterwards.
Oh,
It was a lovely day.
sounds cozy.
I'm halfway through my life, you guys.
Do you have that
Officially.
like some sort of contractual agreement?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna make it a day past 80, so I'm halfway through officially. It's in the contract.
Now, Alan, was it your birthday already, or is it still forthcoming?
It was last month.
I thought they were both in September. Didn't we discuss that at some point?
You tried.
But the gesture is appreciated.
Alan, happy birthday! Many happy returns, belated.
Are they really happy at this point in my life?
They could
I don't
be.
know. None of the rest of us are there yet.
I see the
Alan
Grim
is
Reaper like staring at me
25.
from across the parking lot.
Alan is 25. He can
Yeah,
now rent a car.
No, I think
Over the
25
hill.
is the number of beers he had at the match on Saturday.
Oh yeah, yes.
Well, you'd
I'd
need
be
25
surprised if
beers.
it
Well
wasn't.
served.
That was the minimum amount that someone needed to get through that match.
Yeah. Which, I mean, is that the segue? Is that the
I
segue?
guess
into,
it is now.
That is the segue. We're diving into a 2-footed tackle to tackle this match. Alan, I'll start with you because I think you said it best. I can't remember if it was in the group chat or if it was on Blue Sky, but you said the most disappointing or the most depressing thing was they actually played pretty decent, and yet they still lost. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it was kind of a classic scenario. You play well. You have a bunch of chances. You don't put any of them away, and you open yourself up to a late goal, and that's exactly what happened. So,
Like fucking in the dark.
exactly.
Explain.
I mean, you got a bunch of chances, you don't make any, and
Oh.
you get scored on at the end.
Okay, I follow you.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, though.
Ray Hudson would not approve that simile.
I was gonna say that. I feel like that's something that
metaphor,
Ray
he would
Hudson.
not use that in the game.
I don't know. He's
Got it. Stop
he-
applying for fucking sports announcer jobs. Heard.
yeah. I don't know. That
She
is Ray
said
Hudson
what?
territory in my opinion. Let's see. Jam, were you at the match?
I was at the match. I actually brought my little cousin to his first ever city match.
Ooh, nice. Did he enjoy it?
He
Parts of
did.
the game.
He flew in from California to hang out for a few days. And he's not really a sports dude. Like, he's just a punk rock kid. He had a great fucking time. He did not realize that, like, sports could be fun. So, shout out to all the friends who met my cousin and made him feel welcome.
That's awesome.
Cool.
The match itself, yeah, like that's the thing. It's frustrating. We didn't look terrible. Like we looked
Yeah.
pretty good all match. And nothing fucking happened. Why? Like it's so much easier to accept a loss if you like actually went out there and it just didn't look good and we played like shit. Like, okay, cool, we deserve to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this was one of those matches where like based on the play on the field, we overall, like, we shouldn't have lost that match,
I agree.
but we did.
Yeah.
And we suck again.
Now we knew that was going to be a fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, because we went into it like equal in games, right? Like we were both 8 across the board,
Yeah,
I
and
think.
current form, and I mean, just like a lot of different ways to compare. So it is a game that could have gone either way. But, after, 50, 60 minutes of gameplay, it just seemed like we were the better side. And then just it's like it's probably what they had, one shot on goal, and it was a goal, and that was it.
And that was
End of
that. Like
story.
I don't look at like stats and numbers. I'm sure you're all really shocked by that. So I didn't look at any of that stuff, but just based on watching it, like I felt like we were the better team that like we were the better team on the field. There's no reason that we should have lost.
Yeah, they had
Can
one shot on
anyone?
target. That was it.
Yeah.
Lexington, yeah.
Can
Also,
anyone
why are their kits blue?
yeah, I don't know if that was like a third kit or an alternate kit or um it was curious, I have to say.
Think it was some sponsor or something. It's just like
Yeah.
weird. Like why do we have a white and green kit? Because we have a sponsor that's, yeah.
Okay, so this is my question, which I've been pondering quite a bit. Can anyone explain to me why Jordan Adebayo Smith can't score? Like
It's
he looks like he should be awesome at soccer.
he's hurt right now. Um, I did ask him. I was down there after the game, and I was right by the line. I was up at the corner flag, and he was limping. And
I
he
noticed him
says,
limping during the match.
yeah, he says he's been dealing with a, I believe it was a knee injury. Either it was it's a leg injury, whether it's a knee or another part of the leg. Um, he said all season. So I don't know if that's contributing to it. Um, it's a little surprising to me that he's still playing on it, considering he's not really our player. I mean, he's Minnesota United's player, and I mean, I don't. It's hard to fathom, Minnesota United being okay with him essentially playing injured for most of the season. I mean, he dealt with broken ribs this season. He says he's been dealing with a leg injury all season. Um,
Maybe they
but
forgot that he was here.
it could be, you don't know.
I feel like
But
if they let him come here in the first place, they
Like
probably
who?
weren't that bothered.
Who?
but I mean, it wasn't just Jordan. It was, I mean, it seemed like that game should have been at least 4-1 City. Given the end of it, come the end of it, it was frustrating. I mean, it's the same story over and over and over again with this club, with this men's side, is they just can't finish, and it's something that has transcended different coaching staffs. It's transcended different seasons. It's transcended different players, groups of players. They just can't do it. I mean, what was it, a couple of matches ago? It seemed like Matt Sheldon had like 3 opportunities to, put a goal away, and he was just completely unable to do it. And I mean, you can only make the goal so big. I mean, you as a shooter, you already have the advantage of, to score a goal. I mean, you have the keeper who takes up, you know, not even a third. In some cases, probably not even a quarter of the net.
These are some thick keepers.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, you've got a vast majority of the net to be able to put away, some of those shots, and they just can't do it. And it's at this point, you don't know what else to think. Like I said, maybe Jordan has an excuse, and that he's dealing with an injury, but
But like if that's the case, why the fuck is he out there in the first place?
I mean,
I
obviously
know
Darren
that
Smith was not there. Juve was
Darren Smith
ineligible.
was there. I mean, Darren Smith was there. He just didn't play because
He
he
was
had his
listed, but he wasn't. I didn't see him on the bench.
he had his kid at like 1:30 that morning. Um, so
Congrats on your baby.
yeah. Congrats on the baby. I'm assuming he got the night off though, just because he probably wasn't.
Yeah, for sure. No, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's super
Um,
hard for y'all to birth those babies.
I know it's I mean it's when my kid was born, I was very uncomfortable because I was wearing jeans like all day. So then I like went out to a Target and I bought like some sweatpants so
I
I
was gonna
could be a
say you
little
got to
bit
get
more.
into the joggers before you get to the hospital. That's
I know,
key.
and I don't know why I didn't do that. So like there's like luckily, thank God, there was a Target like right there because I don't know what I would be able to do if there wasn't a Target there. I mean, I would have had to
Wow,
go
these are
home
some
or something.
inside secrets I would have never imagined.
Yeah.
I
I'm learning so much.
I mean, not
I
that
mean
I'm
the
going to be in that scenario, but it's
I mean
still
the
fascinating.
I mean the beds were just so uncomfortable too, and
You got
then
a bed? I only got a chair.
no, I didn't get a bed. Real, I mean, I
Oh, I was
got
gonna
like
say.
I mean, well, I did. I got like the shitty couch, and it was
Oh,
awful. Like I just about died.
yeah. I know, because like my wife was in labor for almost 20 hours with our first, and I was just so we were over there overnight, and I'm trying to sleep in this
It was
uncomfortable
very
chair, and
hard
I
on
was just
Jaime,
like, it was
clearly.
really hard on me, like.
What
20
were you
hours
talking?
of labor.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, I don't know how we get through it.
Wow, let's
And
let's
Yeah.
wrap things up. Let's get going
oh
here.
wait,
Yeah,
what were we
you guys
talking?
are
We're
gonna like A, get us
Push.
canceled, or B,
Yeah,
just get me to get in my car and drive to your house and beat
and
your
beat the
ass.
hell out of us.
I
I
have
blame
never
Darren. I
had
blame.
children. I am never having children, but for all women out there who have, I will kill you.
I know
Yeah, appropriate.
Jaime and I are just kidding.
All jokes.
All
Really, we're
jokes.
just here to blame Darren Smith for impregnating his wife at an inopportune time, causing him to miss matches at a key point in the season.
And then
So,
Ates Diaf, yeah, Ates Diaf is obviously out because he is on loan from Lexington. So
yep.
um, you had our hottest player as of late, and Diaf just unavailable. You had Darren Smith, who is been coming on as of late. Unable to go because of the birth of his child. Obviously, that's completely understandable. And then you have uh, Jordan, who is apparently dealing with an injury.
Corpse of Guenzati.
I mean, yeah, you're forced to put Guenzati out there. Obviously, Ben Morris is done for the season and probably done for what maybe half of next season.
It could be a long recovery. Like, who
Yeah.
knows?
So yeah, I mean, obviously they're thin, but again, I mean, I don't
Ruts is
know.
out also for the year, pretty much.
Connor Rutz he's dealing with what is it, plantar fasciitis.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
Danny said
Problems.
that maybe 5 weeks, but at this point in the season, it
We
sounds
don't,
like
do we even have 5 weeks in the fucking
yeah,
season?
it's probably
no,
yeah,
not really.
it's
Well,
probably
maybe
yeah,
we'll discuss that, but spoiler, no.
yeah. So
Hey,
it's,
wait!
Well, now we don't have to do the segment, so
so yeah, I mean, I would guess that Connor is probably done for the rest of the year, with the foot injury.
So there really weren't any other options, honestly.
There weren't any other options, but still, given the looks that you have, you still have to put those away. I mean,
Oh yeah,
especially
no, that's what I'm saying. And
yeah,
like obviously, so okay, so maybe Jordan has been dealing with injuries throughout the, but like he's just not. I mean, I don't think he's got a single goal this year, right? Like
I don't
none.
think he does. I don't think he does. I mean, it's just completely eluded him this year, um, and the thing with him too, it just seems like if he got that one goal, like
Yeah,
it could have been one of
The
those
sky would
situations.
crack open
Yes, where like
and
things
they
can
would
just
rain
totally
down.
yes, yeah, shit would totally turn around for him, and he would just he'd become more consistent with that. But it's even more vital now. I mean, given you know some of the injuries they've been dealing with, obviously some of the availability of these players, it just makes it that much more important to, put this shit away, and they just could not do it. And it's, I mean, they're dropping games. I mean, this is their second straight loss. They're dropping games now that they can't afford to lose, because right now, what is it? They are, um,
We're only 3 points clear of Indy,
yep,
who are in
three
ninth
points.
place.
Yep, and we don't. I mean, and luckily enough, Indy doesn't have the easiest final stretch, but neither do we. So,
No.
um,
The
so
only the only the only saving grace is that we have the tiebreaker
yes, and
with Indy.
yeah, and the easiest game that we have coming up probably is what going to be the Rowdies, and
Tampa,
that's in
Tampa away, right?
And that's in Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
and
shit
they've been
is.
better. They've been better lately too.
They've been better as of late, and they too are in a playoff position, um, or in a spot to fight for a playoff position.
They're not
And
out of it. They're
no,
not
they're
out of it.
not. So, I mean, going up against Lexington, was probably going to be, I think, our easiest shot at getting a win, and we completely blew it.
One of the I don't know if anyone else was as riled up as I was about this, but in the last 10 minutes or whatever, Dikio threw on what's the kid, Bilal Obed or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
for Haruki. And I just thought, like, why did Sheldon not go on? Because when Bilal Obed got out there, he completely looked lost. You could see that the players were trying to pass him the ball in certain spaces, and he was like running the opposite direction. He just looked like, well, he looked like he's 19 or whatever he is, and it's just like in a game that you gotta really get something out of it. Like it seemed like the most bizarre decision.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like this would like I mean it is what it is and anything can happen, but I feel like yeah, had you put in Sheldon, we could have had a chance to at least knock out one and split the points.
There was only three subs. One and two of them were really late. So basically, De Flores came in. The Flores came in. It's what 75,
Yeah.
and then there was two late subs. So this really did not impact the game at all.
No, I
And
mean, and just watching the
in terms
guys,
of like
like,
grinding out a victory, they didn't do it.
yeah,
And
I feel like we definitely could have brought people in earlier just because I feel like I watched it. Everybody was great in the first half, great at the beginning of the second half, and then you could see like 55, 60 minutes in, just like everybody got tired. That's when we needed some fresh legs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's. I mean, yeah, yeah. Another. I mean, it's questionable, but then I mean, was Sheldon dealing with something? Was he dealing with a knock that where he was unavailable?
Perhaps.
I mean, is it? I mean, again, it's just something that you.
But you could have like even if that was the case, like I would have rather put Shane Wheat on and push Bryant up to wing back. Like I don't know. OB just looked completely out of his depth.
You
Yeah.
need. I mean, you need experience at this point in the season. I mean, given what's on the line.
Yeah.
I mean this. I mean we're not playing in April right now, where you might want to, roll the dice on some things to see how it goes, to see if if this kid's going to be somebody who can maybe rely on once July and August come around. But I
Yeah.
mean we're fighting for a playoff spot in mid September.
not to excuse the sub because I agree with you with everybody that it probably was not advised, but perhaps it was going to be the last chance that guy was going to be able to get any minutes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it may have just been you know a courtesy, but yeah, I mean it didn't help us win. So that's at this point where every win is very important. I just feel like we kind of didn't go for it.
I think the
So
technical term is shit the bed.
That we do.
I think you're right.
That is the technical term. Um, so let's see. We have how many matches left? 5 matches.
Yes.
5 matches to play. And the crazy thing is, so Loudon in third is only 5 points ahead of us.
That's so fucking wild, dude.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's within the range of outcomes that we like. If you got hot right now, you could finish. You could finish ahead of, if Loudon started to suck it up, like. But also, like Tampa's 6 points behind us in 10th. If we continue to suck it up as the trend has been, like, I mean, we could finish out. I mean, I don't know.
See, that even annoys me even more. What a golden opportunity this season.
Yeah,
It's like the other teams were in disorder, and we just needed to win a few games, and we just couldn't do it. There is no reason we should not have a home playoff game, given the results around the conference.
yeah.
But now we're questioning whether we're going to even make the playoffs at all. I mean, it's
Bullshit. That's what it is.
ridiculous.
Do we have any
Well,
good things to talk about?
the good news is that Louisville comes to Keyworth on Saturday.
Oh my God. It's going to be like that cartoon where you hold the guy by the head and this flail's trying to fight.
First place Louisville, 28 points clear of us.
And they're probably going
Uh,
to score 28 on Saturday.
It could be grim.
And then they're not going to put like a B squad out there. That's not how they work.
I wouldn't think that they're gonna have any mercy coming here.
No, there is no lube
no.
on that bus.
Kick our butts. They're going to say, we're going to make you all cry.
All right, so I think Adam's gonna do a very slick graphical representation of the picks that we're gonna make right now. So Detroit
Biggest
City,
predictions ever.
yeah, Detroit City versus Louisville City, Saturday, September 27th. Alan, let's have your guess at the result.
That's going to be an L.
Okay. Do you want to put a score line on there?
Four 0 Louisville.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
I was thinking 3-1, but that assumes we can score a goal. We know that's not happening.
Wow.
Who
Okay.
is Louisville's keeper this year?
That was
Uh,
Damian
I mean, I
Lass.
guess I could Google it.
Exactly what we're going to do.
Damian Lass. I already said it, so
yeah. Apparently that is a real name. Does that factor into your prediction, Jam?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna say, fuck off. It does though.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the tiniest little bit of hope, and I'm gonna say 5-1 Louisville. I think we might score a lucky goal, but they're gonna bend us over.
Okay.
They're going to sub their entire bench in, and we might poach a goal. Okay.
Yeah, 5-1.
Wow.
And it's not gonna be like the goal that we score isn't gonna be like some amazing goal. It's gonna be like some
It'll be
real
an own
lucky
goal.
bullshit accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam, you're usually the ray of sunshine on this broadcast.
I
Mr.
guess
Positivity.
it's-
I'm sorry, I can't go that high as far. I mean, I'm picking Lou City to win this game. Couple of factors though in
Uh-oh.
all of this. I mean, we are going to be getting Dioff back, So
True.
I'm assuming that we are, we're gonna get our chances. Whether or not we convert those chances is a completely different, uh, story, question, whatever. Um, I I mean, defensively, aside from that hiccup in New Mexico, I mean, we've been pretty sound defensively for, the better. I mean, really since the middle of June. So I'm going to say City loses, but we lose 2-0 to lose City. So, um,
It's almost like a win.
almost.
You know what? If they only score 2 goals on us, it will feel like a fucking win.
Well, you look at the. I mean, they just beat Lou City just beat Las Vegas 3-1, and obviously there's a 2-goal deficit there. Are we worse off than Las Vegas um, against Lou City, especially in a spot right now where we need wins and you have to hope, you have to somewhat expect that these guys are going to be up for playing this game. So yeah, I think that I think they're going to fight hard in this game. I think they're going to play hard in this game. I just think Lou City is just way too talented, top to bottom, and they come out with a 2-0 win. So,
What about you, Jaime?
Well, Louisville's road form has been outrageously good. I think they're like, if you include the USL Cup, I think they're like 7 matches unbeaten on the road now, in a row. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's a 3-0 win for Louisville. And I think afterwards, Dikio's going to say that it was a good performance, but we suck. Anyways. That's my guess.
I'll buy that second part.
Well, on a lighter note, Alan, you dropped this bomb in the group chat today. The moment that the world's been waiting for.
Our whole entire lives.
Our whole entire lives. Grand Rapids, back on the map, announcing big plans for. They're doing MLS Next Pro, is that right?
Yeah.
MLS Next Pro.
Cowards.
AC Grand Rapids. They are cowards. AC Grand Rapids, which, by the way, is one of the dumbest names I've ever heard. Like, unless they're planning on fielding a basketball team and a field hockey team and a water polo team and a basketball team, you've got no right to call yourselves an athletic club.
I mean, it is Grand Rapids. I feel like that's a water polo kind of city.
Oh, it's 100%. That is water polo territory for sure. But yeah, I think someone just was looking around, like they probably like Googled
What letters do we put next to a soccer
European
name?
soccer or something, and they're like, oh no, there's no ACs around here.
I mean, that's exactly what it was. I mean, that's 100% what it was probably. I mean, them just looking at European,
Mm-hmm.
club names and oh yeah, AC sounds pretty cool.
Missed opportunity to be AC Slater, though.
Ooh.
Albert Clifford Club.
So what? They've announced a stadium, not as big as ours, but
That's cool looking.
Amway Stadium.
Amway
Woo.
Stadium. Yeah,
I
for
thought
sure.
that was a joke, but that's really what it's called. Ugh.
Be able to
Um,
get your full range of Amway products on the concourse,
I used to have a customer
whatever
at the
shit they
bank that
sell.
fucking sold those energy drinks and like came in one
uh,
day with like a whole fucking dolly stacked with energy drink things. It was like, does anybody want to buy my energy drinks? I was like, bro, that's Amway. No, get the fuck out. And he would bring in like his checks to deposit from his Amway
mm.
business. Literally never saw one that was more than like $15.
Kids, stay away from that shit.
Uh, lessons
But
Amway
learned.
Stadium. Do we know anything else about it? Like, do we know, is there a coach or are we not that far yet?
I don't think we're that far yet.
in fact, they haven't even announced this stuff. It got leaked
Yeah.
by somebody just being sleuthy on the internet and see that they already have the website was live already.
So they got their flag
They
stolen. Somebody leaked their shit online.
Yeah, you kind of wonder about what goes on there in
Well,
Grand
okay, so
Rapids.
so Adam's taking this in the right direction. So what's everyone's favorite Grand Rapids soccer memory? Because obviously these idiots
Oh,
have been. We have some history with these idiots from the
But
NPSL
there's
days.
so many good moments with
What
Grand
were they
Rapids.
called?
Though.
Grand Rapids FC, right?
yeah.
What was their supporter group called?
The Grand Army?
Grand
Yeah, it was the
Army.
Grand
Yeah.
Army.
Yes,
Yes, it was the Grand
yes.
Army.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is
We're
like one of
still
the.
looking for your flag, by the way. We have our top men on the case.
Okay, okay. So
Absolutely.
for those who don't know, like not everyone. What this is like 2017.
I think 16 or 17.
16 or 17, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so who
Yeah.
wants to tell the story? Because this is part of Detroit City lore. Um,
I
Jam,
mean,
I feel like I see a twinkle in your eye.
it's a twinkle. It's definitely a twinkle. As I know it to be true, Grand Rapids had a flag that they bought on, I don't know what was the shop. It's probably like wish.com. Very generic, very sad.
It was like a blue and white checkered
It was a
flag. I
blue
think.
and white checkered flag. That's literally all
Yeah,
it was.
not
Nothing
yeah.
special. No one made it. You could probably buy one at the fucking convenience store by my house.
Yes.
And allegedly it was stolen.
Do we know by
And
who?
allegedly it was stolen by city supporters.
What city supporter?
Sounds
It
like
could be
something we would
anybody.
do though.
We would never. We would never.
No.
I would never.
I mean clearly it was
They got very upset about it. Hoes were mad.
and are still mad.
There were
They are still mad to this day.
some
They
very
got, I
seriously
found, it's
worded
funny though,
tweets.
I was going through pictures on my phone the other day trying to find something, and I found a picture that I had saved. I have no clue who the fuck took it, but it's from that night, and it's them down by the fence line in their section of the stadium causing a fucking ruckus. And Alex Wright is coming over in his vest to like
I have
try
that
to
same photo
defuse
on
the
my phone too.
situation. You know exactly what picture I'm
I
talking
know
about.
exactly what you're talking about. They squared up
Yeah,
and
they
it was just
hoes
like,
were mad.
what is wrong with you people?
They were like
So
so upset about this generic wish.com flag that allegedly city supporters stole. And we took pity on them and we put our top men on the case to find that flag for them.
And it was never recovered, I think.
It has not yet been recovered.
But they're still looking for it. That's
We
I
are
think
still looking for it.
that's the thing
the team
that
no
people have
longer
to
exists, but they're
understand.
still looking for it for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. We won't rest until this
We
flag
will
is
not
found.
rest until the flag is found.
That's right.
Oh,
I
Grand
heard
Rapids.
I heard the flag was at the Red Fox restaurant with Jimmy Hoffa, and
Wait, Jimmy Hoffa's at the Red Fox?
That's the last restaurant. That's the last place he was seen. And I think he was holding the Grand Rapids Grand Army flag.
You know who I bet has it?
Sources tell
Sad
us.
Noah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, that's a deep cut. Yeah.
So okay, so
Wasn't Kyle
Speaking of Grand
Clayton
Rapids lore.
a Grand Rapids supporter? I think he
yeah,
was.
That,
Yeah,
wait,
it
you don't
comes
know
from
think
about
that's
from
Sad
true.
that side,
Noah?
yeah.
well, I mean, so I know who Sad Noah is, but does it? Not everyone might not know who Sad Noah is. So let's share another anecdote or two.
Sad Noah, the most legendary keeper of Grand Rapids. Also, Ho's mad.
He was always mad.
He was always sad
Yeah.
and mad.
There's. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2018. There's a classic photo of. So when we played them away in 2014, it was like this mad game. It was they ended up 4-4 tie or something like that. And there's this picture of like Roddy Green celebrating the goal he scored, and Sad Noah's face is like in the turf, like planted in the turf, and it's like Roddy's running away like celebrating, and just see like this like. But yeah, he was always complaining about something,
He was always sad.
always bitching.
But you know what? Good news. Sad Noah has finally been laid to rest.
He died.
He's in a dumpster.
Oh.
Right here.
Yeah,
There he is.
that's his
Sad
face
Noah.
right there.
And his tears. In a dumpster.
Well,
Rest in
I think
piss,
that's
Sad Noah.
a fitting end.
Glad we could close the chapter on that page of city history.
Oh, that fucking place. Or that time we played them in the baseball field and just chunks of grass were fucking flying up at all
Yeah.
angles at all times.
I remember that one. Yep.
That was rough.
We never made it to any of those like bigger Grand Rapids matches where our folks constantly got harassed by the cops. Like we were gonna burn the place down, and there was like 20 of us, and no one gave a shit.
Well,
I never made it to those, even though they're kind of legendary now, because the Grand Rapids cops were such pricks. And
Well, they made
for
a strategic.
no reason at all.
Yeah, I the first one that I was at, I remember they made a strategic mistake in placing the away support literally right next to like the family section of like where it's like buy 4 hot dogs and get 4 tickets free, or like
They put us like right under the press box.
yeah, and like all these little kids are like in there, it was like, bring your neighbor's kids for free at night or something like that, and I just, those were, the days obviously when you could send a lot of support to an away game, and the first, like 10 seconds into the first chant, and there's all these like really mad Grand Rapids soccer moms just like appalled at the filth that's spewing out of our mouths.
I was
And-
with Padre one day where like security came down and shirtless Padre goes to like talk some sense into this guy, and I was just like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like, of all of us who were gonna go try to be reasonable, you just sent a shirtless man. And it worked. It was fine, like, but it was just like this, I don't know, under normal circumstances, like that is not who I would send to do the dirty work. Grand Rapids was so fucking weird. Or
And
even
then-
just
and then-
weird shit that happened there. There was that one match back in the NPSL days, and I don't remember the kid's name, but we had just gotten a new keeper, and he literally flew into Detroit, got in a fucking car, drove to Grand Rapids, and like played in the match. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember who the kid was. Whoever he was, he's a real bro. But like, Oh,
Yeah,
just a
I
quick
just
wardrobe
remember like
change. Do you remember that match, Jaime?
Which one?
Where it was MPSL days. We had a keeper literally fly into Detroit, get in a car, drive to
Yes.
Grand Rapids, and play.
Yes, his name was like Joe Green or something.
Joe Smith? Joe
Joe
Green.
Smith, yes, yes,
Was that right? Yeah, Joe Smith.
yes, yes.
I think that was also like one of the only games he ever played for us.
this name does
Yeah, I
not
think like
like
one
register
of
with me.
one of three, and we got destroyed that game. It looked like he just got off the plane.
He just got off the plane.
Like that is some DCFC shit right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the
that
way, can you
was.
play tonight? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Whatever.
Guess what? You're in.
Oh no. Yeah, I just
Well,
remember when it was clearly the Grand Rapids FC team was like the club was failing and their supporters were just clinging on with fingernails. And then they were gone. And I mean it did, it was nice to have a team on the other side of the state that we could go play. And the fact that a decision was made to go with MLS Next Pro, I think was directly related to not wanting to play us. Prove me wrong.
You think so? I kind of
I'm
get the
saying.
feeling. I kind of get the feeling that this new group has zero insight, zero I don't know, maybe insight, zero foresight into what happened in the past. Like I think
Well, that's
I get
certainly
the
true. Yes.
I get the impression that this was just a group of shitty people.
Who were bored
Um,
and wanted a soccer team.
yeah, and
Well, they
you know
wanted
that
a team. The whole order of how this team came to be, how this club came to be. I mean, the city said we're building a stadium,
hmm
and there was nobody asking for that. They just decided that they wanted to put a downtown stadium.
if
Alan,
you build it, they will come, right?
some of
I
the
guess.
comments to that were great too. Like somebody was like, "Man, I just wanted a what are those things called? What are those golf places called?
All those
Top
mini
Driving
golf
golf.
places.
range.
True. Oh yeah, the big golf
Oh,
shooting
Yeah,
Top
range.
Golf. Top
Top
Golf.
Top Golf.
golf.
Yeah,
Top
somebody's like,
golf.
"Man, I just wanted a Top Golf."
So then the city approves the stadium. They do a entertainment district thing or whatever, and then they just like say who wants to play here, and then it just kind of it, like there's
Like,
absolutely
how do
no
you
there's absolutely
even?
no grassroots element to any of it.
I see. This is what I'm wondering because Alan, you posted that
Are they
other
going to be the
article.
next Lansing Ignite?
Well,
Uh,
Alan, you posted that other article in our group chat too about the investments and everything that are being
Yeah.
put into USL. And USL it seems like they're really going all out with this Division One in this Pro Rel. I mean, again, I'm gonna kind of contradict myself here in saying that okay, the Grand Rapids people have zero foresight into what they're actually doing. Because I think if they actually sit down and think about this decision of of going to MLS Next Pro, like if they can backtrack that and you know just pull out of that deal with MLS Next Pro and be like, okay, you know what? We changed our minds. We're gonna go to USL and work things out through there. You have to have a feeling. You have to have a feeling that that's what they would do because there's no there as things are starting to line up right now. There's zero reason why any new club should be going to MLS Next Pro because one, you don't even know MLS Next Pro. I mean, how many people actually know that MLS Next Pro actually exists? Like, does anybody ever hear about Chattanooga FC anymore? No, nobody does. Nobody.
No, which is a real bummer because they have the best fucking social media lady in the game.
Yes, and but nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows where they can catch these matches. I mean, are MLS Next Pro matches on Apple TV or Apple Plus or whatever the fuck it's called? Like
No, you can't
like
find them.
Who
yeah,
knows?
like nobody knows. It was like Nisa, like but even Nisa, you know where to find the fucking games. You go to My Cujo, and at the end there it was
The
Nisa Plus
Cooge.
or whatever it was,
That was
or
so
11
good.
Sports. But
Which
I mean, you have
wasn't there a USL team that, or one of the prospective expansion teams did that? Like they were going to MLS Next
yes,
Pro and they
yes.
did a turnaround, right?
I want to say it was like
There's more
Buffalo.
than one. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Buffalo or was it somebody else? I can't remember who it was, but yes, there was a team.
Jacksonville, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But I feel like
Oh,
I've definitely read
maybe.
like an article about someone flipping, right?
Yes. Yes, and I hate and
And
I
they
hate
specifically said it was because of the pro roll
yes.
for forthcoming.
And
So
I
it's like you're signing up to be in a reserve league that, for a league that doesn't involve you at all. So it's like, what are you getting out of this? Well, I think probably the sales job that MLS is doing is like, well, you get to be friends with MLS, for what that's
yeah.
worth.
Right. They're going
MLS
to
is
give
not
you the
putting a
whole
team in Grand
like
Rapids. I'm sorry to burst
stability,
your bubble.
security, blah, blah, blah. But like, what good is fucking stability and security if nobody can watch your games?
You will
And
you will go to games around the country with less than 1,000 people watching.
I question too, like how much stability and how much security there is, because there's stability and security for MLS, but how much
Yeah.
stability and security is there for MLS Next Pro? And
Right. I feel like
It's just the
both
third
USL
version
League
of a
2
of a
and
reserve
1
league that they've
are
done.
yes, and especially too
stable.
if you're not a reserve team, if you are an quote unquote an independent team like a
Correct.
Chattanooga FC, how much stability and security do you actually have? And I've also heard rumors too about, there are pieces of your autonomy that are lost when you do sign on to MLS Next Pro. Now, I don't know this for sure. Um, but I heard that there are some pretty big pieces, and I don't know. I
Well,
have
yeah, and I
to
mean,
look
it would
further
make
into that.
sense. That's what MLS
Yeah,
does.
exactly. And I don't know. The move for Grand Rapids to go to MLS Next Pro. I mean, it sounds much more appealing when they actually probably signed the paperwork to do it. Like what,
Right, then
a
actually
year,
looking
two
into
years
it because I
ago?
feel like,
Mm.
yeah, both lower USL leagues, I feel like are just so much
Hmm.
more established and literally stable, and people know about them. Like, I
Yes,
hear people talking about lower level soccer,
and people
or
are
I
going to
see
talk about
shit
it. Yeah.
like in my Facebook group or whatever, and like people talk about the League One and League Two teams. Like they
And people are going
have
to talk about it
fans.
a lot more too.
Yeah, and I think it's only growing. Other than the fact that like I have friends in Chattanooga, I would never hear anything else about MLS Next Pro because it's
I
a
mean,
fucking nothing league.
and Grand Rapids too would really be a perfect city for League One or Championship,
Oh
especially down the
yeah.
line when there is a Division One. Um, I mean, Grand Rapids would be one of those perfect additions for it. I mean, it's a decent size metropolitan area, decent size city. Uh, it would be perfect. And right now, it's going to get drowned out in MLS Next Pro, and you're never ever going to hear about it again. The only time that you're going to
You
hear
don't come
about
back
Grand
from that.
Rapids, yeah, the only time you're going to hear about Grand Rapids is maybe if they end up playing City in the Open Cup, and that's it. That's the only time that you're going to hear about them.
Hmm.
And they have that new stadium and everything like that. Like, I'm sorry, like that's like one of those big mistakes that you've seen so many different times in lower
And
league
like you
soccer in the
said,
United States.
the people that own this team aren't tapped into what's going on in U.S. soccer. This is fundamentally a municipal downtown development that is completely disconnected from the sport.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a pro team here. No one's going to know who it is, what the league is, what it's about, and no one's going to want to care about it either. Uh, People might go just to go watch a game. That's fine, whatever. Uh, if they did have people running the team who were tapped in, they would have switched.
Absolutely. Like this would have been like there's zero connection with Grand Rapids going to MLS Next Pro. Like even though it's not the same Grand Rapids team that was in NPLS or NPSL or anything like that, you go to USL, all of a sudden you have a connection. You have a built-in, semi rivalry with Detroit City FC that isn't there if you're an MLS Next Pro. I mean, this would be like if the Cosmos decided to go to MLS Next Pro instead of going to League One, because now that they're in League One, they have these, I don't want to say built-in rivalries, because I think that's really kind of stupid, and I shouldn't have said that before, because I hate those manufactured rivalries.
Too late. You fucking said it. You can't
I know
take
that.
that.
I hate. But at least there was a connection between Grand Rapids and Detroit in the past.
Yeah, totally.
But like the stupid rivalry that they came up with, like Hartford and Rhode Island. I don't know. I thought that was kind of dumb, but it seems to be working right now. But the Cosmos, though, like if they went to MLS Next Pro, that would have been dumb, because there would have been zero connection to anything else in that league. Now that they're in League One, you've got that connection to. I mean, you've got some of those. You've got Westchester, whatever. I know there's not much.
That's going to be spicy.
There, but you also have that Detroit City FC connection as well, and the Cosmos are apparently going to have a women's team.
They're like the Kevin Bacon of U.S. soccer.
There's more chances next year for them to, potentially play in the Jägermeister Cup, to play in the Open Cup,
Sure.
And with Pro Rel, coming around, there's a chance that either Detroit City gets bumped down or the Cosmos get bumped up. And I think that the Cosmos and Detroit City rivalry is one of the best rivalries. Even though it wasn't there for that long, I think it's one of the best rivalries that lower league soccer has ever seen. And what it can be, and I think what it will be, is going to be something that's really going to put USL on the map. And I think that was a smart strategic move on their part to do that, because of some of those connections that are in USL, that are already built into USL right now, like that Detroit City FC aspect. And you don't get that with MLS Next Pro. You can't find them on TV. Nobody ever fucking talks about their clubs or their teams or anything like that. Like, they got Chattanooga FC, and they thought that was, I'm sure, going to be one of those springboards to, MLS Next Pro being one of those great, lower leagues in the United States that's going to garner a bunch of attention. Instead, it got swallowed up. Chattanooga FC, that is, and nobody ever. I mean, if Chattanooga FC, folded tomorrow, would anybody really care? I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I couldn't tell you like who's in first place, who's in last place in MLS Next Pro, because
I don't even know who is
I do
in
not care.
MLS Next Pro except Chattanooga.
Exactly. So.
Does
Rapids.
does Nagelstad still play for those guys?
I think he just retired last season.
I was gonna say he's got to be like 100 years old by now.
He's like Vinny Bell status, baby.
Yes,
with the Chatta
that's a great
situation,
parallel.
I do kind of put that one on USL
Oh yeah.
because of the whole Red Wolves thing. I still harbor a bit of hope that if we could just get rid of the geographical restrictions, we could have both of them.
You almost have to, though, if you're going to be doing.
Logically, it would seem like you have to jettison that because it doesn't make sense.
That U.S. Open Cup match between the two was lit.
It was insane. I watched that game. I wanted to be there.
The flag plant.
Oh, it's like that. So many talking points coming out of that, and they had 15,000 people there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was madness.
So this is from
Like
a
if you
town
could
that
have
people
those
said
two
couldn't
teams
support
in the
even
same
one
fucking
team.
league, it would be delicious.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
God.
no, it would be outrageously
Like I
good.
would
Absolutely.
watch the fuck out of that, and I don't even care about that
I
state.
mean, imagine that weekend of lower league soccer or Division One, whatever. Imagine a weekend where you get Detroit City versus the Cosmos, and then Chattanooga FC against the Red Wolves. I mean, that's like
TV right there.
that's like a
Must
sicko's wet
see
dream right
TV. Oh
there.
yeah.
I mean, it's, I
Well,
mean,
I know that various USL bigwigs listen to our podcast because why wouldn't you? Uh, I think the Chattanooga situation is instructive on what happens when you have two teams in one city. Well, it turns out you can do that
Yeah.
absolutely.
for a very small market,
Oh
Hmm.
and
yeah.
it still works. So do the right thing, get rid of the restrictions, and let every town that wants a team to have a team.
And Alan,
Alan for
that's a
president of U.S. Soccer.
But
Yeah.
Alan, that's the thing too. Like they thought that Chattanooga FC it was, you know, gonna be, you know, gone. And I don't. I mean, as much as I just shit on them, and I don't think that they're ultimately going anywhere. I think Chattanooga FC is going to stick around. Um, and why not stick around in the same league that where you both can benefit off of this? I mean, the Red Wolves would benefit from a USL rivalry with Chattanooga FC. And vice
Oh
versa
yeah.
too. It's just stupid. They're doing the Red Wolves are doing themselves and USL for that matter. Their own disservice by continuing to um implement these just you know outdated uh just territory rules that are
Fuck
they're just
territory right.
dumb. Yeah. They're just dumb. Like they serve no purpose. Um
Yeah, I think it's been proven that, you know, the rationale for having them, you know, just it isn't there anymore. The sport has grown in this town. It may have been true 15 years ago, but with everything that's happened since then, it's clearly many more opportunities. If you're like locking people into geographical or territorial restrictions, you're cutting off a lot of areas that could otherwise support a team. So just from a growth perspective, you're telling a whole bunch of people, no, we're not interested in you because we already have something here, and just send people there. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. So uh, this question has to have come up in the pro rel discussions that the league is having, and kind of how they're going to do this thing. So I I mean, I don't know, maybe not immediately, but over time as these because they're going to have to rewrite all the franchise agreements anyways, with the pro rel stuff. So
Yeah.
now's the time. Now's the time.
yep.
Well, with that pregnant pause, any shout outs for anyone? Long distance dedications?
I don't know if I have any shout outs this week. Um yeah, no shout outs for me.
Um,
I feel dirty though that we just, gave
I'm
all those kudos to USL and because USL still sucks. They
yeah, no,
still they
still fuck USL, but I'm gonna give a shout out to my brown friends because it is Hispanic Heritage Month,
oh,
and I enjoy your foods and your drinks and your people. And fuck ice.
Yes, fuck
All right.
ice.
fuck
That's what I
ice.
got.
Um
Uh, shout out to Dennis.
Hey, wait, that's mine. That's mine.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go.
How dare you?
We'll rewind and cut that bit out,
Okay.
Alan.
I have a shout out. Uh, this is a shout out to Dennis. That's it. That's all I got.
Dennis is currently imbibing at a winery in middle of Indiana. I didn't know there was. I didn't know really know that was wine country.
It's not.
But
Every place can be a wine country if you
if
play.
you
it
really
right.
want it to be, if you try hard enough.
They plant a couple of vineyards, and yeah, we're a wine.
Or just
country.
go to Jam's convenience store, pick up some of that stuff in a box.
Yeah, is
It's really good stuff.
The Franzia.
Is that
yeah.
is that the wine that's produced out of central Indiana, where the hell Dennis is a box of
Probably.
wine?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
I don't even
Wine
think
in-
Indiana makes wine that good.
Yeah.
Does Indiana do anything that's good?
Race cars.
But even that's still Michigan.
High school
though.
basketball.
Mhm.
And do basketball.
Corn.
You do corn, yeah.
That's all I
Not the
got.
best though.
The white people.
Yeah, it's something not as good as Iowa corn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Illinois
they're-
corn is way better than Indiana corn.
I mean, maybe like you said, maybe basketball, but like even the racing, that's still highly dependent on Michigan and Detroit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
God, Indiana.
Uh,
Yeah. they
Adam,
suck.
this is a programming note. What episode is this? This is 191, right?
Is this one? Yeah, I think it's 191. So
I
yeah,
think this
we
is
are.
191. So, just like for all of our faithful, we are going to be having a really big bash to celebrate the 200th episode. It may be this next month. It might be in 2026. Who knows when it will happen? It will happen one day, though. We'll be having a T-shirt giveaway and
It's gonna start.
a bounce house,
We're gonna have a bounce house. Yes.
and
We'll have special
free
guests.
Special guests. All of the
Tacos.
all the 451 legacy numbers will be invited back for a reunion
Yeah.
episode.
Oh my goodness.
Jam, what did you just say? Tacos?
Tacos.
There will definitely be tacos. Free tacos
Well,
for everyone.
We'll have tacos, anyways. So
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna do a reunion show, should we call fucking Andy from Bravo to host it now? Because I just watched a Housewives reunion, and that guy knows how to host a reunion.
I don't even know. I don't even know who that is.
I was going to say, what are we talking about?
we can't afford that guy.
I'm the
even if
only
we,
one that watches
even if
Real
we
Housewives,
have
huh?
Red's credit card. Oh, by the way, Red, we need your credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I really the only one that watches Housewives?
Yes.
Dennis
Yes.
does, but he's not here.
Of course.
The only
Dennis.
reunion I've seen recently was MTV Real World New Orleans.
Oh,
Has anyone seen that reunion episode?
no.
Yeah.
But
It's
I'm
like
gonna
a
still
series.
Watch it.
But it's colossal. What was that Mormon girl who was on there?
Oh, what was her? I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right? She was out
Julie.
of control. Julie, yes, she's out of control.
Wasn't there a big
It's high drama. I would highly recommend it.
I'm
Wasn't there
in.
like a big Dawson's Creek reunion too?
Oh, that's really sad. I don't want to talk about that. James Vanderbeek is dying, and it's sad.
Is he really?
Yeah,
He's
he's
got,
got
like,
like
colon
stage 4
cancer.
colon cancer.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
get your pee holes checked.
Adam, thanks for bringing us down.
Yeah, but like,
You know,
it
we were
was
going to end the
good.
show on a
like
high note.
everybody else got
With shout
together.
outs to
He-
Dennis.
We should have cut it at Bounce House.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's talk
I'm
about his
trying
bounce
to-
house more.
Our reunion show won't include anyone that's dying, as far as we know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, sorry to do that to you. and Be the
Aren't we
bearer of
all
bad
dying in a
news.
sense, though?
Well, yes, it's true. I mean,
I want to give another shout out to James Vanderbeek for bringing us
Shout-
joy for so many years.
shout out to James Vanderbeek.
He's just sick. I don't know if he's like actually dying.
Did you see the pictures?
I did see the pictures. Yeah, he looks awful, but I mean, I don't know if he's actually dying though. I mean,
He's like
could
about
fight
to
it.
It was just
He's-
the lighting.
He could still come out on top of this, you know?
My
See,
vote's on December.
December for the reunion show, or not? Yeah,
Yes.
or the 200th episode.
Yes, all of it.
Are we bringing back Red? Is that something that we're going to do? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's definitely worse people we could bring back.
To be fair,
I can't think of one.
I was actually supposed to invite him for this episode, and when Adam sent the link late, I totally forgot. So shout out to Red. I'll send
Shout
you
out
the
to
link
Red.
next
All the
time.
disrespect from Jaime to you.
That's right. Blame Jaime.
It was a unintentional.
What is the
diss.
over under that Dennis actually shows up for it?
What is the over under that? That's finally the episode where we do the power rankings of celebrities at Detroit City matches, because
Yeah.
that was
Stay
on the
tuned.
agenda for tonight also, but then it had to get scratched because, of the wine tasting.
Oh, wait a minute, Jam. You think we're going to do 9 episodes between now and December? That's very ambitious.
No, I think we could do 9. I don't think we can do 10, but we can do 9.
Okay.
Single digits are easy. Double digits are hard.
We'll try.
Well, considering that Detroit City is going to make the playoffs and make a deep run, I think we got 9 easy.
Okay. Well, there you go. Teams on notice.
Yeah.
You have to get into the playoffs so that we can get in a few more episodes. And
Don't make me sound like
hit our marker.
don't make me sound like an idiot.
You wait, hold before we sign off for the night. Can you imagine? Okay, let's say they don't make the playoffs. Can you imagine powering through those episodes between now and then, like the content of what those will
It's like
consist
a
of?
new
The
topic
season
every
in
night. It won't
review.
even be
Oh
soccer.
my God.
We're gonna
Yeah,
we're
It's
gonna
not gonna be soccer. We'll just pick a random topic each.
we're gonna
week to
blind
discuss.
ranking Detroit City Kitmen without knowing who comes next.
Yeah, because that would be.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would be at a point in the season where there is absolutely nothing. No men's, no outdoor women's, no indoor women's.
Are we gonna have to start talking about youth soccer?
We'll do like an all-time Detroit City starting 11 featuring only players named Bilal. I've got a whole list of ideas. Should it come to that?
Okay.
so.
Okay.
We can
Yeah.
get an e-football league going and just
Ooh.
cover.
We could
City from that
invite
aspect.
guest people to interview.
Yep.
I think we should bring on some guests to interview us. Because really, we're the stars of the show, aren't we?
I mean,
Yeah.
We can like do an autograph booth. We can.
Yeah, for the
Like,
200th
ooh.
episode too. Yeah, we can do
we'll
that.
give away a signed poster of like
Yeah.
the 4 of us.
The whole cast, yeah.
Jaime can auction off a lock of his hair.
I bid on that.
Put in a little locket.
Lock it.
A
Garrett
locket
can
of hair in a physical locket.
Oh my
Garrett
God.
can give away
yeah,
one
so
of his
this 200
cowboy
episode
hats.
is going to be stupendous.
Send
Yeah.
us your ideas.
Send us.
That's right. Yeah. Send us your ideas.
We
and
might
also,
not use them, but we want to hear them.
We'll read off. If anyone sends an idea, I will read it off on an episode.
There you go. So, I would give out the email address, but that's Garrett's job. So,
Yeah,
and
no
he's
one
not
knows
here.
besides
So,
him.
yeah.
Figure
Send
it
us a
out.
messenger pigeon.
You know where to find us.
That's right.
Is that it?
That's all. That's
Are
all.
we-
That's all.
All right. Good night,
Put
everybody.
us out of our misery.
Good night.
Bye.
City FC. The rules, baby. Welcome to the key. City till I
I die. Say hi to the bad guy, pretty gritty in the key. You see, our flag fly, chin check. Hashtag, we came to sweep the leg. With all disrespect, the rules will bruise your head. 2012, the scene pop. We came to clean clocks. Your team is dream drop. We gave some mean knocks, stomping on the comp. Yeah, we chomping on the bit. Many came and went, but they ain't stopping none of it. Community built, community owned. Roasting foes coast to coast. Leave your hope postponed. Spirit of Detroit. Lemons the lemonade. Yemen and Bangladesh make a stronger.